Hey, good afternoon, everyone. It's Captain James Department. I'm here with Rich, and we have your Community Connection live update. And it seems like we just did this a couple of days ago, but that was for the upcoming severe weather. We wanted to keep you informed. So this update is all about what occurred in Mount Juliet the past 7 days. So have Rich here with us. Rich, how's your day?
It's been a great day, Captain. Had fun this morning. I'm down at Chick-fil-A for coffee with the cop, and been having a good day the rest of the day otherwise.
Yeah, Coffee with the Cop was awesome today. It was nice to see a lot of people come out that we know, and then we had a lot of people that we didn't know show up, and we got to meet. And now that we know, so Coffee with the Cop really helps us build relationships around here. We're just grateful for all of our partners, our business partners in this program that allow us to come down and just have coffee, and they give it away to the community, and we get to meet new people and answer any questions that they may have. But hey, I'm gonna need your help. I meant to ask you earlier, but when we're done with this, I was driving down the street leaving my house earlier today after lunch, and I noticed all the wind we had yesterday. It blew trash just everywhere, and there is this particular street where it's all just stuck on a line of trees. I'm going to need your help blocking that lane so I can clean up trash. So if you don't mind, after this, let's go out in the sunshine and pick up some trash.
No problem. We'll get it.
But welcome, everyone. We're glad you're here. I see Georgina's joining in with a good afternoon, and Janice here with yes, happy Friday. And Janice, we missed you at Coffee with a Cop. Georgina was there this morning for a little bit, but I didn't see any Hammelbergs come in. But anyway, hopefully next time we can see you. So, Rich, let's hear about it. Weekly update.
Yeah. So this week we're covering February 10th, February the 16th, getting right into our numbers. We had 885 police calls for service, 73 fire department calls, 17 crime reports, 69 arrest charges, 404 traffic stops, 153 citations, 30 non-injury crashes, and 8 injury crashes. So them crash numbers are creeping back up just a little bit. Yeah. Oh, and incidentally, most of them, again, I did double check, were related to distracted driving, rear end type situations.
Rear end, yeah. Got it.
On the crime reports, 5 family disturbances and a whole bunch of 3s, property damage reports, stolen property theft, a couple of fraud and a forgery.
All right.
Arrest charges, 20 driving on suspended revoked, 10 simple possession of drugs, and 8 no driver's license. And of course, you can see the rest of them on there. It was a good proactive week.
Yeah, they were pretty busy considering the bad weather and coldness that we had throughout, but good deal.
And then on to our neighborhood and school zone traffic enforcement. Of course, Lebanon Road, Park Glen, Tuscan Gardens, Belinda City area, Kelsey Glen, Curd Road, Bradford Park, Stone Hollow, Triple Crown, and all the school zones. 83 stops, 36 citations, and 4 arrests. Some really good proactive work this week there as well.
Yeah, and those numbers come from our community engagement unit. They have 2 traffic officers that drive these unmarked vehicles, and they go to areas where we receive complaints of bad driving behavior in hopes of trying to curb that and lower those instances of bad driving behavior. So you see the different locations on your screen there. That's where those 2 officers were focused these past 7 days. And you can see amongst 2 of them, 83 stops, 36 citations, and 4 arrests. So they're definitely getting after it. We appreciate the feedback from our community when someone in the community notices a problem, such as a stop sign where cars are constantly blowing through, or a street where there's constantly a lot of speeders. We appreciate that information and that feedback, and we'll definitely task some officers to give some attention to those areas. If we'll even do a study where we have a covert radar box that we can put out, and it counts the cars, but also counts their speed. So then we know if there's truly a speeding issue on that street, or is it just a perception type thing. But from all of you who have sent in that feedback, thank you so much. It's easy to do. All you have to do is go to our website at mjpd.org and just submit a traffic enforcement request.
And then on to the Guardian Shield program. We got a few extra stats on here this week. So the big 3 totals that everybody likes to hear: the stolen cars were at 115, stolen plates 53, and wanted person 77. Those stats are since the program's been in place.
Good deal.
And that's what I got for you this week on stats.
Awesome. Thank you, Rich. And folks, you may have got the alert overnight about the suspect in a car that was being pursued by another agency. That started down at a gas station at Central Pike and not Central Pike, Stewart's Ferry. Is that where that new gas station is, Rich, the Exxon?
Mm-hmm.
Good. So that the Stewart's Ferry at South Mount Juliet Road, Apparently someone was asleep at the wheel park. They attempted to wake them up, and that person took off. That agency pursued that suspect into our city. We were able to get out spike strips. We spiked one of those tires, and eventually the vehicle drove into a neighborhood, and the suspect drove into someone's yard and bailed on foot, jumped some fences, and kept running. Our officers set up a perimeter, never found the individual, who likely hid overnight. And then this morning, someone spotted this person walking down Belinda Parkway, and we were able to go out and take that person into custody. My guess, he just stayed hidden all night somewhere and just finally decided to walk out. My guess, it's probably pretty cold. But we're thankful we were able to get that person in custody for this other agency. And that other agency took him into custody and transported him to jail. So all good on that front. If you saw those text alerts that went out, a couple photos here. Again, we talked about it a minute ago about Chick-fil-A, but that was from this morning at Chick-fil-A from 7 to 9. We just appreciate Chick-fil-A for hosting it and everyone that came out to Coffee with a Cop. And there's a lady there that we met, Lucindy, and she donated a bunch of cookies. So Lucindy, thank you so much for those cookies. Of course, they go quickly once we bring them back to headquarters, and everyone enjoyed them. And speaking of cookies, Tristar ER also sent more cookies. And where the crumble cookie came from. I was trying to think of the name, and they sent it just to thank us for helping them with their landing zone. And here is a picture of that landing zone last week. And if you ever see a bunch of police vehicles around the Tristar ER, where it kind of looks like we're blocking something off, it's likely because there is a medical helicopter landing. Since there is not a designated helipad at that ER, we have to go out and basically block off a safe zone, a safe landing zone for the helicopter. And the helicopter comes in, lands. They either take a patient out of that ER and transport them to somewhere else. So there you go. If you ever see a helicopter landing out there, they're simply doing it just to do medical transport, and the police vehicles are there just to help with all the landing zone activities to keep it safe. This Saturday is the Pack-A Cruiser food drive at Speedway on Lebanon Road near Nonneville Road. We are collecting non-perishable food items in partnership with Speedway to help our Mount Juliet Help Center. So if you can, stop by with non-perishables this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. I will be there. Rich, where are you going to be?
I'll be there too.
Be hanging out with us too. Okay, good deal. So we look forward to seeing everyone as we raise and collect some non-perishables for the Mount Juliet Help Center. Rich, how's weather looking?
No, it's not too bad. A little cool still, but we're going to be nice and clear through the weekend. We're not predicting any more rain until Monday, the holiday for President's Day. But it's going to be and getting back up through Sunday. We're going to maybe touch into the high 50s, low 60s Sunday, but it's going to be nice and clear. So no more rain, just nice clear night, nice clear day through the weekend. It'll be pretty.
Okay, cool. Let's give away a gift card. We have a gift card to Moe's. It's $10. And to be eligible for this, you have to live in Wilson County or a county connected to Wilson County. And all you need to do to register for the drawing for this is type in this hashtag that you see on your screen, hashtag MJPD Live. Type that in wherever you are, if it's Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube, and it will register you. But also, if you have a question, type that into. We like these updates to be interactive, and I see some questions coming through now, and we will get to those. But if you have a question, go ahead and type it into, and Rich and I will be glad to get to those shortly after we give away a gift card to Moe's, $10. And if you win, just email Rich your address, and we will get it to you. I'm typing his email in the comments as we speak. As y'all type that in, I see a comment from Scott. He recently moved to Mount Juliet and really appreciates the services of MJPD and the community. So Scott, welcome to Mount Juliet. You'll definitely enjoy it. We have a wonderful community, and we do whatever we can to take care of each other. At least that is the goal.
And while we're waiting for a few more folks there, Cap,
yeah,
just wanted to throw a quick thank you to everybody who's emailed me about their storm shelters. We mentioned that during the last Facebook Live about the severe weather threat this week.
Yeah.
and got some great info from some folks. Got to meet some new folks that are new to our community. So yeah, just a reminder, if you guys have any storm shelters, above ground or below ground storm shelters, and you want to let us know about them, shoot me an email. Captain put my email in there. And I'm happy to get that information from you. We can throw it in our system so that way, if anything ever happens, we know where to look for you when it happens.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems more and more people in our community with the new builds and even their existing properties, they are putting in these shelters, whether it's above ground or below ground, just to keep themselves safe during a severe weather event like a tornado.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do the draw. Let's see who we got. 17 entries. Who's it going to be? All right, awesome. Christina Alford. So congratulations, Christina. Rich's email is in the comments. Just send him an email with your address and we will either mail it to you or drop it by your house. So congratulations on that. Let's get to the questions. Scrolling up here. I have a question. What would the cost be to build a helipad? So Alan or Nancy, I'm not sure exactly how much that would be. I know there's probably some permitting that has to go on with the FAA and all that, but we wouldn't handle that. As a police department, that would be handled through Tristar HCA, which is the overall organization of the Tristar branding and that helicopter that was operated. So they would have to look into that and put that in. Question from Kristen about the new plates. My guess with our LPR system. So Kirsten, our LPR system is having issues with the new plates. It's not a super major problem, but we notice there are some locations that are not getting reads, and those locations are where it is super low light at night. We are looking into that issue. The state is looking into that issue, and our vendor is also looking into the issue, trying to somehow come up with a solution to get it back to where it was reading well with our existing plates that we used to have, and some vehicles still have those on. But good question. Rich, do you see anything that I'm missing here?
That's all I've seen so far.
I've seen so far. Okay, good deal. Just a comment from Mickey and Michelle, just thanking you, Rich, and myself. Just all we do, and thankful to live in this community. And Mickey, I agree with you. I'm thankful to live here too. I've been here since second grade after moving from Texas, and my parents moved here because it was a good community then, and I had good schools, Wilson County schools, great schools. And it's my hope that through our efforts, we can continue to keep it a great community where more families will move in. I know we talk about growth from time to time, and we don't like to see more move in, but you can't stop growth, right? You can only focus on the future and continuing to make it better, because that growth is inevitable. But we're going to do whatever we can to make this community stronger and continue to make it great. All right, question here from Trudy. Do the old plates need to be switched for a new plate? So Trudy, when you go renew your plates, the tag office will help you through that process. They will let you know for sure if you need to switch to the new plates. It's all done when you have your renewals. All right, good deal. Rich, anything else you want to add?
That's all I got today.
Good. And you're going to help me after we're done with this so I can go get that trash off that roadway. It was just so much. I can't stand to see it, and we're going to get it cleaned up.
Yeah, definitely. It's a good day to get out on the road today.
Yeah, absolutely. Folks, thank you so much for your support and care of our police officers in this department and all of our staff. We really appreciate each and every one of you. We are here for you. If you need anything, please just call our dispatch center, and we'll do anything we can to try to help you or connect you with a resource that can help you. So have a safe weekend. Sunday, the weather's looking good. It's getting up in the 60s, I think, is what I saw on that. So it's a little cold right now, but let's look forward to the weekend, Sunday, and next week a little bit. I do know there's possible for a flooding threat next week with all the rain. I will probably get more details from our weather service from that, but we have a little bit of a hint of possible flooding with a lot of rain next week. But again, more details will come out next week on that. So folks, thank you so much. Have a great weekend. We will all see you soon. Take care.